Hello, a face real time. Yes, I have reached my goal of 0 subscribers and still no Patreon. So, of course, I had to do this. Well, the actual point of me recording this is this festival, which shows in reverse, I think, because it's a selfie cam video for practical reasons. Anyway, so zobens lemess is happening on 9th of June, and now it's 7th. But I'm going to Tallinn tomorrow and stay a night there. So this is where I do the preview at the moment. So my history with zobens lemess is that I was there in 2020. I presume it will be a whole lot different now because, well, I'm pretty sure people remember what was the situation in 2020 and so on. Of course, now we have another crisis thing nearby there, so but that is not health related. Let's just say this has been shitty decade so far. Anyway, so the place is really awesome, which I will be taking videos on going there and such. You get to swim there and all that stuff. The beer, at least then, was really cheap and good. India Yanis, a-okay. And the bands were there was not that much bands I knew by name, like the guitarist Batushka was one, but other than that it was most and of course Skyforger, almost forgot because it's apparently every year there, which is not the worst thing to have. So I've been given some listen to the bands this time around. Last year I went kind of blind and realized that most of the bands were really either really good or at least very interesting. Of course, it might have something to do with that. It been a while since I saw live music by that time, but anyway, so going through the lineup, Friday begins with Uguns. Again, sorry, my pronunciation will drive people crazy that actually speak the languages that they are in. So basically Latvia and Lithuania. I think most bands are from either of them. So Uguns I have very little knowledge of. There was like one video I found on YouTube that was just a guy singing and playing guitar. Not sure if that's the whole thing, probably not. But there was definitely enough to consider it being promising in a sense, but didn't really pay that much attention to it because it's lacking too much. And second band on the list is Diodium, and this is a band I actually look forward to. I had no idea about the band some time ago, but I have definitely liked their albums, even if they have kind of a weak sound on the album. That's usually not a problem on live setting, so that is my sleeper pick for the festival at this point. Followed by Hellhuka, and that is definitely something I look forward to having a beer watching them, because it's very much in the spirit of bands like Saint Vitus and stuff, and I am not opposed to having some doom metal goodness played. Of course, probably not the world's greatest doom metal band, but hey, as long as it's traditional doom, it probably won't be on the sucky side of things. But yeah, it has potential as well to be a surprising thing for me. And the next one is Luctus. I think it's from Lithuania. I have this recollection mostly because I at some point checked the metal archives, and it has the guy from Fuck Off and Die that was a thing in mid-noughts, mid-00s, and I kind of liked it. It has that nice provocative attitude. Problematic probably these days. Who would have thought that band called Fuck Off and Die would be controversial at some point? But yeah, Luctus I haven't listened that much. I listened one album, and yeah, it's black metal. So I kind of decided, yeah, it's probably worth going a bit more blind, even if, despite that, you see if it's work or not. But it definitely seemed decent. And Friday is ended by Saturn's Husk, which, like Luctus, I didn't listen that much. It's doom metal, more on the darker side of things, I think, based on what little I did listen, and because mostly I have been listening these bands when I've been walking. It's not exactly the kind of music you really want to listen then, because you end up walking very slowly. But yeah, I kind of also decided that yeah, it probably works better going a bit blind on this as well. And then we go to Saturday, which also has like recreation fights, lectures, which I unfortunately will not get anything out of because I'm pretty sure it's in Latvian, obviously, understandably, because most of the attendance is from Latvia and Lithuania, I presume. Yeah, so there is Yoda. That is first. I have no idea what that is. Followed by Darva, which is for change seemed like more death metal thing. Honestly, I don't remember much, but I wasn't completely disliking it while I listened. So, and death metal has a tendency to work live settings, so yeah, that is a bit of a we'll see kind of thing. And then comes the band that I already saw in 2020. And this, I definitely butchered the pronunciation, but Innocentius Marbles. And that's punk. That's punk, and to my understanding, it's very old punk from like formed during Soviet era. Gotta appreciate any band that did underground shit, whether it's punk or metal or any of the that kind of stuff, when it was very much verboten. And those that still actually keep going. Yeah, I did actually like to see them last time. It was kind of fun show. So definitely checking them out, and I hope that I will find more merit with them because they have the most amazing logo. Maybe it's just my dirty mind, though. And followed by something else that I will absolutely butcher the pronunciation of. Sorry, Latvians, if you ever end up seeing this. Sovalniks, which I don't. I think I found like few YouTube videos, but I didn't really get that much into. It seemed like more like, you know, the weird thing to describe in that it's kind of like a traditional heavy hard rock thing, more like I think it has potential to be very entertaining, but I kind of decided, okay, yeah, maybe I don't want to dig that deep into this. Followed by Things and Trolls, and this definitely requires drinking. Because this is folk. And actually, well, folk metal, maybe. I mean, they did have the guy from Korpiklani guessing on that, so it makes sense that there is some metaler side, but it's not as metal as, say, Korpiklani or something like that. Yeah. This is going to be my guess when I will be having most beer during a gig. Because it's fucking fun. Fucking fun album. Definitely picking it up if they are selling it. And then we get to big names. Varatron from Greece. I still haven't really listened that much of their music from albums. I have always had this weird problem with Greek black metal, which probably is changing because some time ago there was Lucifer's Child playing on Turku, and god damn, that was great gig. And with Varatron, yes, I have seen them twice before. Both times with a friend from other side of the world, who is this time not attending. It was actually a bit of a joke we had in last time when we saw them this January in Oulu. So they have been in Finland twice. You have come from other side of the world to see them twice, and it would have been 3 times if they wouldn't have cancelled the Steelfest show. It's one of those interesting. Some things just weirdly happen, sort of things. But yeah, Varatron. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. It was really good in Oulu. So definitely a live band, yes, I will say. And then Sakis Tolis, also known from Rotting Christ, and his solo band is more in like gothic metal type of thing, which I thought I would not be that much into. But I listened to their latest album, and yeah, I was surprisingly sold about that. I mean, yes, this is like completely positive about everything. That's just my nature. Well, not really. But yes, it will be interesting, and it will be. I don't think Sakis Tolis tours that much, and I mean, they are with Rotting Christ at Saari Helvetti in Tampere in August, so I think this is more like a, you know, small warm up for him before doing the rotting Christ thing. We will see. But yes, I am expecting more from the gig now than I did before I listened to it. And the final nail in the coffin, Sky fucking Forger. Yeah, what can I say? It's always been great, but how huge it was, even despite the pandemic restrictions and all that. Seeing Skyforger in Latvia festival, god damn, people went nuts, and the band went nuts, and I loved every second of it. So definitely, I would say that's almost a price of admission alone. Of course, it kind of helps that the festival is really cheap. It's like 45 euros for beer this year. When I didn't pick the early bird, which would have been 40 euros. And yeah, I think that's roughly about it. I have packed my things. I have my tent and change of clothes and all the stuff I should be needing. This will unfortunately not travel with me because it's not practical. I need to travel semi-light anyway, because I'm traveling from Turku to Helsinki via bus. From there I take ferry to Tallinn. From Tallinn I go with bus to Bauska, and same thing in reverse when that happens. So I know how strict the Finnish bus company is on this, so I could maybe have a bit more with me, but I'm not really sure how strict Flixbus is about what they have set the limits, and I don't really feel like risking it. And it's fun, but it's not really worth it. But I've had to take it out for this video at this point. So anyway, I will be adding stuff for this later, and if I ever find skills and patience for video editing, I will probably make one video of this, the trip itself, with and without performances, depending on how much I end up recording them and how much I'll be going nuts about them. Anyway, that's it for now, and goodbye.